So the 4-year wait is finally over. We are ready to get started here, the opening game. It's got things underway. Throw in. Get a throw in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Looks to slip it through. Keeper's ball. Valencia looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's pinged one through here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the wing.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Valencia plays it over to the other flank. With a delicate ball. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Tries a through ball. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's come loose. Away from immediate danger. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Passes it through. Well positioned to make that interception. Gets it upfield. Tries to stroke it through. They've managed to get it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
And after 45 minutes, it is. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Pumps it forwards. Looks like a good ball through. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Back to the keeper and go again. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Out to the left it goes. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Ecuador get it back again. Hoofs it forward.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up.
Goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Saudi Arabia break the deadlock.
Look, experience, voice, urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Cut out in the nick of time. Aimed long and direct. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Looks to slip it through. Tries the route one option. Ball through needs to be good here. Well, that's where he wants it.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Chance! Gets good distance on it. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Saudi Arabia just have to run down the clock. Clears it out of harm's way. Aimed forward. And that will be the final act. Pretty much the ideal start. A win on the first day and a platform on which to build. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the...
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have the Netherlands against Saudi Arabia. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Out towards the flank. Aimed long and direct. Rough height. Elia keeps everyone guessing. Jan Huntelaar decides to play it back. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Forward it goes. Knocks it towards the front. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Looks like a good ball through. Plenty waiting in the middle. Saudi Arabia, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's come loose. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour a better technique, then I think he might have had more joy.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Almost half an hour in now. Victory now would mean so much. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Elia, timely intervention. Tries a through ball. Rough height. A goal now would certainly liven things up. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Flair. No, ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And there's the end of the first half. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Thrust towards the front line. Charges in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Aim forward. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Huntelaar. He can get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Elia. Played in early.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Had out to safety. Schneider tries to get it forward quickly. It's a good run down the left-hand side. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Whipped in. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rough height. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Schneider. Now the pass. There will be a throw-in.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
None shall pass, that's the message there. Ball's out on the left now. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Gets it into the middle. And back out it comes. Shoots! And the ball's come out! So what now? Oh, that's neat. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. The Netherlands have a free kick. Spreads it wide. Van Persie looking to get on the end of this. Danger averted for now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Hello and welcome to Estadio Morumbi, home to one of the powerhouses of Brazilian football, Sao Paulo FC. And here we have Romania against Saudi Arabia. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Tries a long pass towards the front. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Tries a through ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this. Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Battles to win it back. Timely intervention. Still goalless. Looks like a good ball through. Well read, he sorted that out. Good idea, just poorly executed. They just need to avoid defeat, it would mean so much to them. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Aimed long and direct. .30 minutes gone. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Chip through. And the defence can get it clear. He's made sure that that won't get through. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. And the ball is out of play. Radu cuts it out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Ball swung in. Radu. Saudi Arabia yet to make a change here. Thrust towards the front line. Top save! That shot was travelling. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Pumps it upfield, and he's made certain that won't get through. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Ball is over the line. Romania have a sub ready to come on.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Romania have the look of condemned men. Elimination. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. For now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And out to safety.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Well, that's where he wants it. Nicely controlled. Drives it towards the front. The final whistle. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, it's certainly doing it the hard way. Qualification, of course, is all that matters.
So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error. So it's down to business here. Looks to dink one in. Passes it through. Kurtic. And it's Campbell. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Josip Ilicic. Now it's Beershot. Battles to win it back. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Now the pass. There's no flag. Away from immediate danger.
midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Done very well to intervene. Can he find a finish now? It's gone a long way up and away. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Campbell. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, the manager surely got to look for one or two creative changes now. They need some service up front.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Birsha. Josip Ilicic looking to penetrate opposition lines. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Goes long and forward. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Well played, he saw that coming. Looks to slip it through. Campbell tries to get it forward quickly. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this. I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that. Well, when the options aren't...
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Sticks in a foot to win it back. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Gets it back. Looks to thread it through. And through to the goalkeeper. He's done an awful lot of running, and it shows. Now here's the through ball. What a throw in. Slovenia have decided now is the time to make their final change. It's a loose ball. Kurtic. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Yeah, it's still goalless, but will it be a refereeing decision, a mistake, or a moment of magic now that makes all the difference?
105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Pumps it upfield. Well, that's where he wants it. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Well positioned to make that interception. And he's made certain that won't get through. Hits one! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud they've got very little say from here, it's up to the keepers now.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time, all square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Boy, you can feel the tension. So, the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Keeper's read that beautifully.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Slovenia with this chance to pull two clear. Keeper's gone the wrong way. Two to the good. Saudi Arabia trailing by two now. It's in, and the keeper could have done better. Slovenia have the chance to pull away here. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
And stepping up, the skipper. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Oh, it's off the bar.
Oh, we're talking inches. Such are the fine margins.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Ah, super penalty. Pick that one out.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Slovenia must score here to stay in it. And scores to keep them alive.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
This then to seal it. That's won it! Saudi Arabia were taken the full distance and then some, but they got there in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, they got the win they wanted and can now look ahead with confidence. There might have been a few first-game nerves about, but they managed to overcome that quite well.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Spain against Saudi Arabia. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Gabi goes long and forward. Cuts it out. Raul Albiol. Adjuris with the ball through. Shots on! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Joaquin looks to slip it through. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Aimed in towards the centre. Delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Out for a throw. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's Adjuris. And he's onside. Pumps it upfield. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Just the goalkeeper to beat, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, he's really drilled it. Defence has got rid of that. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Looks like a good ball through. Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Thrust towards the front line. Reyes, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries a through ball. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Tries the route one option. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Adjuris with a long pass. Passes it through. Pumps it forwards. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
So what now? Looks to slip it through. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Spain didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Real Albiol. Just about up to the hour now. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Reyes with the ball through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Here's the ball in. He won't reach that. Ball's out once more. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Gabi tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Gaia, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Gaia goes long. Adjuris. Going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Who's going to make this theirs? Keita. Tries to stroke it through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Passes it through. Crosses in a low one. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant, I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Keita. Keita has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Decent progress down the left. Surely he scores! Danger averted for now. A chance! Cazorla gets it away. Half-time, extra time. Well, you have to accept that penalties are now a realistic possibility. You hate to think that either side is settling for that, given what a lottery penalties can be. But the players are evidently tired, and it may come to that. 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. Out wide to the right. That intervention was very necessary. Tries a through ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. That's not going to find its target. Gets into some space. In again. He will be livid with himself. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud they've got very little say from here, it's up to the keepers now.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Keita, first in line. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
So, the second man in line. Right in the corner.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
The third man in the queue. Smacked it down the middle.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
He cannot afford to miss. It's there, and the fight goes on.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
The scene is set for a would-be hero. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did! And now we're into the realms of sudden death. And he puts it away.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So it's down to him to keep it alive. And that has lifted the roof. Quarter-final and bust. Last 8 pretty good, but hopes for anything better are dashed. They are out. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, it's the end of an adventure that will have taught them a great deal about how to handle these games in the future. If losing does make you stronger, they'll...